Hello everyone, my name is Phil with the Soul Liberation Company, and I'm so excited to share an example of no matter who you are or what you do for a living, that we can share we are a child of God, and we can inspire others to grow on their own individual journeys as well. From everyday challenges to moments of triumph, I believe our lives are filled with valuable lessons that are really worth sharing. Whether you're fixing pipes, for example, as a plumber, or you're shaping minds as a teacher, or even if you're serving your country as a soldier, you can share finding strength and purpose in your life. My fellow soul speaker Jordan was actually captured on video doing just that as a soldier serving this country. And I am really excited to share his example as encouragement to all of us, regardless of your profession or your circumstances, that with faith and perseverance, we can overcome any obstacle. So let's walk this journey together, lifting each other up along the way. And a special thanks to my friend Jordan and all the armed services for your sacrifices. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sergeant Jordan Miles. I was told earlier to be brief because I'm pretty long-winded. So I'm going to do that no matter how long it takes us, okay? All right, so bear with me. But anyways, I have two main objectives for you guys today. My first objective is to let you all know who I am as a soldier and how the National Guard has groomed me and developed me, and not only as a soldier, but as a man and as a leader. But my second objective is a personal one. What I want to do is I want you to hear this message, and I also want to leave with you something that you can use in your everyday lives. But I cannot do that without first letting you know who I am. So without further ado, again, my name is Sergeant Jordan Miles. I am a 74 Delta. That's a chemical warfare specialist for y'all that don't know. I'm 74 Delta in the Iowa Army National Guard, and I am also a deputy sheriff for Lincoln County Sheriff's Office. However, I have some really other great titles. First of all, I'm a child of God. And secondly, I am a proud father of two handsome boys, and I married a woman who is out on leave, and I'm grateful for that. I actually met her in 2021. We both were contestants on American Idol. Super awesome experience. We both placed top 50, got a gold ticket the whole night. But if you would have told me 7 years ago that I would have been the youngest homeowner in my family, I would have called you crazy. Why? Because growing up, I grew up in Benton, Louisiana. You know, my mom, she had me at 17. My father, he was murdered when I was 3. I grew up with my grandmother. And I remember carrying buckets of water from my neighbor's house just to take a bath. Like, that's what I grew up around. And it wasn't until my mother, she met this other man when I was about in middle school. And I'm very grateful for him because he taught me football. You know what I'm saying? What my Chiefs fans at? Let's give it up. There we go. You know we had some Chiefs fans in the house. But he taught me football. My senior year of high school, I was district MVP. I was all-state. I played linebacker. I'm short, as you can see. But anyway, so I had no Division I scholarships. However, I knew my value. I knew my value not only as a man, but as a player. So I didn't want to settle for no D2, D3, and I'm not knocking it, it just wasn't me. So I walked on to a Division I program, got an opportunity to play as a true freshman. I played at Louisiana Tech University. I went there as a running back. However, I was working 2 part-time jobs to get a full-time paycheck just to go to school. I don't know about y'all, that's not fun. It was not fun whatsoever. So that's where the Guard steps in. That's where I remember, like, yo, I always wanted to do military service. I always wanted to play Division I football. Why not do both? So that's where that came apart. I went and talked to the recruiter. He told me everything, and that's exactly what I did. And I never once questioned my decision until about week 8 of basic training. And it sounds weird because basic training is only 10 weeks, so I only had 2 more weeks left. But week 8 was different. Don't tell you this. In week 8, we stayed up for 24 hours. We did a 50-mile road march, and we low crawled underneath 3 foot of barbed wire for 100 yards in a little pit full of mud with a bunch of simulation rounds and grenades and fire going around all around us, and it's 2 in the morning. So I was sleep deprived. And sleep deprived Jordan Miles is not a good Jordan Miles. In fact, I was not so well, so much so to when I was crawling to the right, and my drill sergeant came and said, "Miles, private, you're going the wrong way." And I looked to my drill sergeant and I said, "Drill sergeant, I'm sorry, I'm failing you." And my drill sergeant told me, "No, private, you're not failing me. Success is not always linear. Redirect and keep going." And those words stuck with me for the rest of my life. Success is not always linear. Redirect and keep going. Because I'm sure you all look like you lived a lot more life than I have. So I'm sure you all have experienced that very feeling that, there are times in my life where it's not going how I feel like it should be going. It's not going as I planned for it to go. When I finished basic training and I went back to go play football, I ended up meeting this young lady on a television show and flew 12 hours in the middle of some cornfields just to marry her. That was not linear. But however, it still showed success. It still showed success. So much so, when I walked into this very armory, I had a gentleman walk me around, gave me a tour, and he was tall too, like tall. He was 6'2". To me, that's tall. So, anywho, he showed me around the armory, and this is what I love about the National Guard. This is a family. This is a family. Not only did they make sure I was taken care of as a soldier, they made sure I was taken care of as a man. They cared about my whole life. Me and my now wife, at that time we were engaged, but when we got married, we started expecting our first son. They would give me, the Army was giving me Walmart gift cards. They were giving me baby formula. They would make sure I was taken care of. So this is genuinely a second family. And I want to tell you guys, for any of your organizations that you work for or businesses that you have, if you were to hire an Iowa Army National Guard soldier, you will get top quality. Here's why. Because not only, and here's the leadership coming in right now as we get ready to praise him. Not only does the leadership here, like I said, not only does the leadership here develop us as soldiers, but they develop us in our character. They develop the character of each and every soldier in this unit. And so now what I plan to do further in my career, like I said, I'm 74 Delta Chemical Warfare Specialist. I'm getting ready to be an E6, so I'm having a little thing down there. I'm gonna be a little bit more important. That just means I'm having a little more responsibility. But then my job there is to train and develop and mentor younger soldiers into being great leaders. And those will be the same leaders that all of you guys will have the privilege of hiring. All right. Now I will say there are a few people that are exceptions to the policy. We don't live in the exception, we live in the policy. All right. If you get an Iowa National Guard soldier to come work for you or whatever you do, I promise you, you'll get top notch. Just remember this. If you do not remember anything from what I said thus far, remember success is not always linear. Redirect, keep going.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in here at Soul Liberation. If there's anything that you enjoyed here, please like, subscribe, share this with your friends. Put something in the comments below about what you would like to hear next time.
Love you, bro.
Love you too, man. Peace out, guys.